Welcome back, dear students. In the last class, we discussed about the unified classification system. In that soil classification, only for the coarse grain part we discussed, and now we will discuss in the fine grain part. That you already know this slide. That is, soil is divided into two types. That is a coarse grain soil and a fine grain soil based on the particle size. Okay, and now we will discuss the fine grain soil clearly. For that fine grained soil, we don't have any division chart here, otherwise a tree. We have one chart given by some scientist, that is A. Casagrande or Atterberg. Okay, and together it is somewhat given by one plasticity chart, it is called, and by that chart we need to draw. Here this chart will have a, means this is a somewhat on graph, and it will have a x-axis and y-axis, and y-axis is named as a plasticity index and x-axis is a liquid limit. Plasticity index means you already know, this is IP, that is your liquid limit minus plastic limit. This is IP, and liquid limit is just we need to do one test and we will get a liquid limit. That is also water content, and we'll name x-axis from 0 to 100 and y-axis also from 0 to 100, that based on requirement. Here I drawn 0 to 60, no problem, but x-axis and y-axis scale should be same, 1 centimeter equal to 10%. And then we require to draw one line from the point 20 in the x-axis. Here the 20 is there, here the 20 is there, at this point we need to draw this one. See, here one doubt we will get, that from the 20 obviously we'll start it, but whether it is this way or this way or this way or this way, we don't know, because we don't know the angle, or otherwise we don't know the coordinate points here, so that I can join 2 points and get the straight line, because straight line cannot be get by 1 point. To draw straight line, at least 2 points is required. Then where is that point? How to calculate that point? To calculate that point, one formula is given, that is a A line, that is called as a A line. That A line says that IP equal to 0.73 liquid limit minus 20. This is a standard equation, and here if you substitute 20, then you will get a one A line, that 1 point you will get. Just think that I will solve one problem and I will understand how to draw that, how to get IP and how to draw this line. Later we will see. Now see, this is a clay soil, and the clay soil is called, when the point is arriving, see these are the points which are above this A line. This above the A line, whatever the points if you see, they are all called as a clay. And the points which are below the A lines, these all points are called as a silt. They are all called as silt points. And now further, these points are there. See, here also some points are there, and here also some points are there. We need to distinguish that points. Therefore, we draw one vertical line between them, and that at a particular, say 50% liquid limit. And now these points and these points are separated by that vertical line. And when we separate them, we can call these all points which are clay, but these are all high plastic clay, and these all points are also obviously clay, but they are low plastic clay. We can have it. Means if you get a point here, then that is a low plastic clay. If you get the point here, that is a high plastic clay. And the same way here also, in silt also, we can have high plastic silt and low plastic silt. And here OL and OH is also given, because the particle size, or otherwise classification plasticity chart, this part below the A line is used even for organic soils also. Therefore even you can have it, but for the time being we are discussing only inorganic soil, therefore you can have ML and MH only. And we have a different very specific behavior of the soil at a particular point. This particular point is 10% and 7%, sorry, 4% and 7%. Here a particular different properties we are getting here. That property we will togetherly call it as ML, CLML. And means if the particle, if the point is falling in this graph, then that is called as CLML. Okay, na? Actually this is from 10 line, it vertical line will be there. Right? This is all about unified soil classification. And the problem, see here, they just give you a liquid limit and they just give you a plastic limit, and they will say that classify soil. Then what to do? First we will find out, because liquid limit is here and this is a plastic limit and plasticity index here, but liquid limit 55% it is given, no? Then here the 50 is there, and might be here 55 will come, therefore I will draw the 50% here, that is 55% here, this will come here. You got 1 point at 55% liquid limit. Then what about IP here? For that I will do this IP equation, liquid limit minus plastic limit. I got 32%. That 32% means this is the 30, this is the 40, somewhere here 32. Therefore I got this point. This point is a given point. It is what? Given point. Given point of X 55 and Y 32. But A line, we don't have a A line, and to draw that A line, first we should calculate what is IP with respect to A line equation. IP with respect to A line equation is 0.73, liquid limit minus 20, and 55 if we substitute, they will get a 25.5. Now we have another coordinates, that is x-axis 55, comma y-axis 25.5. Y-axis 25.5. Now by considering this, the 55 is here, then again 25.5 will be somewhere here, and therefore we will get another point here just below that one. Now this is not a given point, this point is from A line, this point is from A line, therefore this 20 is fixed to you and this the A line is fixed to you. Then we will draw one line passing through A line. This is a line called as A line. Now given point is above the A line, no? Yes, the given point is above the A line, therefore it is called as a clay, because above the A line was called as a clay. And this point is at this category, 50%, more than 50% at this side, therefore this is called as H. Therefore this soil is classified as CH. The soil is classified as CH. Okay, now this is all about the unified soil classification system. Then what about Indian soil classification system? We are very smart, okay, because Indian soil classification is everything is same. I will go back and I will show you what is everything means. Okay, in Indian soil classification, see, now I am explaining you Indian soil classification. This unified is cut. Now I will explain you Indian soil classification. In Indian soil classification, same. This is there, this is there, this is there, this is there. This sand gravel is there. Same meaning, same meaning, same. This is already explained. Everything is same. Two tables were there, and there is some symbols are there, some rules are there, and after that further division. These are there, and criteria are there. Okay, and this criteria is also there. Here I told you that more than, that is also there, and this criteria is same. Everything is same. And after that fine grained is there. Here also plasticity chart is there. But then what is the difference between Indian standard and unified standard is only plasticity chart. Only we have a division or otherwise some specification in the plasticity chart. Therefore here one statement is written. See, Indian standards have adopted the unified classification system as their code of practice. Over. In one statement only I concluded everything. Indian standard have adopted the unified soil classification system, means which is considered for India, with some modification. Very good. With some modification, but where? Of plasticity chart, the classification and identification of the soil. Plasticity chart means only in the plasticity chart small modification is there. What that small modification is? See, everything same. Small modification is we drawn one more vertical line at 35-degree liquid limit. We drawn one more line that at 35% liquid limit. Then we got Indian standard. Then here we got a 3 divisions now. Therefore this obviously CL and low plasticity, and this is a high plasticity zone, and this is a medium intermediate plasticity and high plasticity zone. Okay, this is intermediate plasticity zone, high plasticity zone. Now, therefore, the names are correspondingly CL, low plasticity clay, intermediate plasticity clay, and high plasticity clay. This sometimes in some textbook, instead of calling low plasticity clay, they will call it as a low compressibility clay, high compressible clay. They will call, both are same. The same way, the silt is also low plasticity silt, intermediate plasticity silt, and high plasticity silt. This is all about soil classification. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Okay, thank you very much.